Up fam, it's the Fire Sign Intuitive, aka IntuitiveKev, and I'm back to doing another zodiac reading. This reading is going to be for the sign of Aquarius. It's been a while, so I wanted to get you guys one. Holy Spirit, we ask that you continue to guide us and protect us. We ask that you give us insight and guidance on our current situations. We ask that you lift the veil of falseness and reveal that which is hidden from us. And we thank you for your blessing, your wisdom, your power, and your work in our lives. Thank you, Spirit. So Aquarius, we're going to get into the cards. We're going to see what you have going on, any updates or progress on your current situations, anything you don't see coming, the usual. I'm going to use the Zerner Farber tarot deck for the spread, and then I'm going to use my miscellaneous / extra deck. I'll just drop these cards. Yeah, I'm going to use this extra deck, this miscellaneous deck that I have. I'm going to pull overall energy from that deck. And then we're going to use this one for the tarot. I have pre-shuffled. Have to reshuffle. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to pull overall from this miscellaneous deck here. Let's go. Mad, angry, upset, pressed and obsessed, busted and disgusted, bad mood, mean or aggressive. It says, you mad, bro? Victory, success, blessing, crowned, level up, the win, gaining power or influence. Victory, success. Money blockage has been removed. So somebody had a money blockage, a financial blockage, and it's been removed. Victim. Keep it on the low. Don't tell anybody. It's our little secret. Doing things in the dark, down low. Alright, Aquarius, bottom of this deck we have 40-something. You could be 40-something. Somebody involved could be 40-something. But for overall, we have, mad, angry, upset, victory, success, blessing, money blockage removed, victim, and keep it on the low. So, this is interesting. I seldom use that deck. It's like a bunch of extra cards, and I just want to use it a little more. So the first one out is mad, angry, upset, pressed and obsessed. Somebody could be in a bad mood. They could be mean, aggressive. Somebody could be really angry or upset about something. You mad, bro? Ten of Pentacles. Aquarius. First one out is Ten of Pentacles. We see why they're mad. We see why somebody's mad. The Lovers. This is another reason they're mad. Somebody's mad. Aquarius, what's going on? Man. Six of Pentacles. This is good. It feels good already. King of Wands reverse. I would bet that this is the Maddie. This is, the person that's mad. Excuse me. Five of Hearts reverse. So Aquarius, there's someone in your energy. Or this could be you. Take what resonates. Remember to apply the roles where they fit. I don't know why I'm so burpy right now. There's somebody mad. Somebody is angry, they're upset. And I feel like somebody is angry and upset because of maybe the good things that are happening in your energy. What's going on in your life, and in your energy would have somebody upset. Somebody totally detached or removed. Why it would have them upset? Totally beyond me. Makes no sense. But my love, you have 10 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and 6 of Pentacles. So you have 16 Pentacles in the upright. 16. And a love contract. You might have a new partnership, a new union that you're in, that you're coming into, you're stepping into. Ten of Pentacles, this is like, a windfall of abundance, financial freedom, a family business, a lottery win. It's a lot of money, a lot of prosperity. It could be an inheritance of some sort. The Lovers upright, this is a love contract, a union. The lovers can talk about a choice, oftentimes in love, but I mean, somebody's choosing you, or maybe you're choosing somebody else. Six of Pentacles, this is going to be a situation with equal give and take. It's going to be a prosperous union with equal give and take. That's what I get. Somebody's mad about this. You have a King of Wands reverse energy. Masculine energy could be a man or a woman. King of Wands reverse is an aggressive, manipulative, can be lustful, controlling masculine energy. Person might be arrogant too. They're in deep regret, like they feel like they missed an opportunity, or this person's mad because you're not in deep regret. Five of Hearts reverse is Five of Cups reverse. So it being reversed, this could be somebody not in regret or in despair, or this could be somebody in deep. It's either this person in deep despair, or they're mad because you're not in despair. You don't have any regrets. You're not crying over spilled milk. I mean, you have no reason to. All this good stuff you got coming to you, or currently in your energy. What else for this line, Spirit? The Sun. Ace of Wands. Eight of Swords reverse. It feels really good. I'm an Aquarius moon, so a lot of times you guys' readings do resonate for me. This is great. It's great. The Sun. This can talk about enlightenment. It can talk about something coming to light, or it could also talk about a time of joy, happiness, expansion, growth, success. And that's what I'm feeling. You're not in regret. Five of Cups reverse. You're not in regret. You're not in despair. You're not crying, because you're stepping into a time of great joy and success. Ace of Wands. This is your new cycle, your passionate new beginning. The one that a lot of you are either in or you're stepping into. It feels good, and I mean, it looks good. It's going to be great. The only thing in this line that I don't like is this King of Wands reverse. That's the only thing negative in this entire line. I pulled 8 cards. Only one of them is negative. It's this King of Wands reverse. I don't know who this is for you, Aquarius, but they are a hot ass mess. A hot mickety mess. Eight of Swords reverse. You're not trapped. Maybe not going to jail. Not trapped in your head. Not trapped in a karmic cycle. You are free. Victory, success, blessing, crowned, level up, the win, gaining power, influence. You got a crown. Like, it's you're winning. Like, this is like some type of win for you. Victory, success. Four of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. Prince of Swords, reverse. Five of Pentacles. Goodness. Three of Pentacles. So, the headline is victory, success, blessing, crowned, level up. I feel like that's your energy, clearly from line one. There's somebody holding on to you. Like I say, I really feel, I get the energy of, Aquarius, this is your reading. So more than likely you being in a new cycle, stepping into a new cycle where things are going great, or they're going to go great. You're getting your just due, what you deserve, what you've been manifesting, maybe what you've been praying for. There is somebody else here that is, Four of Pentacles, holding on to something very tightly. Could be you, your energy, a cycle that you're no longer in. This person's stressed out. Nine of Swords talks about sleepless nights, depression, anxiety. This person is holding on very tightly and you're losing sleep, stressing. Because I get the strong energy of whatever, all this greatness, this good stuff that you have coming towards you or already in your energy. This person has nothing to do with that. They're not even in energetic alignment for these things. So somebody's holding on. They don't want to let go. They could be stressed, scared. And I get fear because we have Prince of Swords reverse. This is Knight of Swords reverse energy. Somebody was careless with you in a situation connected to you. They could have told lies. They took impulsive action without thinking, took unnecessary risks. Like somebody was very reckless with clearly a winner. And they're paying the price for it. Five of Pentacles talks about poverty. While you had your first card out for you was 10 of Pentacles. Somebody else is at the 5 in poverty. Lack mindset, lack energy, just lacking. They want to work with you. 3 of Pentacles. They want to work with, understandably so. They want to work. They want to work with you. They're at the 5 of Pentacles. You have 10. Money blockage has been removed. I mean, this is like clearly, like I said, 10 of Pentacles, first one out for you, Aquarius. There could have been some financial blockage. Maybe you had money issues in the past. Maybe, it wasn't coming in like it needed to or like it used to. Or, you could have had a hiccup. Maybe somebody lost a job. Maybe you had unexpected expenses. Something could have come up. I feel like this was like, some weirdo, King of Wands reverse. Could be a warlock, a wizard, somebody from a Hogwarts reject, pretty much, too much time on their hands because they're sending you money blockages. Whatever they sent has been removed. And I feel like returned to that ass. Money blockage removed. Judgment reverse. Somebody's receiving negative judgment. They're under judgment for, maybe sending money blockages to somebody. And it's a negative judgment. Which is why they're at the 5 of Pentacles. Fucked around and found out, man. 3 of Swords reverse. This could be somebody that is in deep emotional pain. It could be heartbroken. This could be somebody coming out of that energy. Or trying to. 9 of Hearts. Three of Wands reverse. Nine of Pentacles. So this is somebody, whether this is a past person, a karmic friend, family member, this is somebody that did not want. And it really sucks if it was like a past person, somebody you loved, because they didn't want things to work out for you. That was their wish fulfillment. A money blockage has been removed. Somebody's under negative judgment for this. I feel like receiving karma, but on the upside, this could be you. 3 of Swords reverse. Maybe you were in deep emotional pain about, maybe finances, the money blockage that you had, maybe about a relationship, a past person. You're coming out of that. You're healing or you have healed some emotional wounds here. 9 of Hearts. This is 9 of Cups energy. Independently happy. Your happiness not being dependent on validation from others or other people, period. This is somebody who's happy independently, happy all on their own. This could also talk about a wish being granted, somebody being satisfied. I feel like somebody's under negative judgment because this was their wish fulfillment. I feel like this was somebody's wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups, 3 of Wands reverse. Somebody wanted for your ships not to come in. Whatever you were trying to manifest, whatever you were working towards, they did not want you to come. They didn't want this to come in for you. for whatever reason. So weird. It's so weird, fam. I know. Yeah, they didn't want this to come in for you. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Somebody who's independent, self-sufficient, financially stable, or getting there. You could work for yourself. You don't need a lot of help. I get the energy of somebody, even if you did have a money blockage at some point, you still didn't require a lot of help. You made it happen. You made things happen. And there's like some weirdo that I feel like, probably should have had your back. But it was a weirdo. This person wanted, your finances to dry up. They wanted your ships not to come in. This was their wish fulfillment. This is somebody who wanted you to need them. Or if they were in a bad spot, they just wanted you down there with them. King of Wands reverse. It's a clown. It's Ronald McDonald. What else for this line? Death reverse. If they wanted they wanted to bring you some type of ending, an ending to your finances, ending to you. Yeah, death reverse. 9 of Pentacles, death reverse. They wouldn't stop at shit. They might have delayed something for you, beloved. They didn't stop shit. As if they could, as if they had the power to. Next card out is Victim. It's not you. It's not you. I could almost smell the stench. It's this energy, this King of Wands reverse. This is somebody who, like I said, tried to create issues for you, blockages for you. And now that the shit is backfiring, they're receiving karma, they're under judgment. They want to cry victim. They want to cry victim. This person might, if they haven't already, they may even, approach you in this energy. Like you owe them something. Victim. I get that energy. Like somebody. Princess of Wands, reverse. The Emperor. 7 of Swords came out with this as well. 7 of Swords. The Chariot. The Hierophant reverse. So, this, like I said, this could be somebody in like victim energy. They're going to, cry victim, like they I don't like they've been done wrong. Like they are a victim, maybe try to get pity from you or get sympathy from you. Bad news. I feel like, maybe they won't get it. Maybe you're not going to give this person pity or sympathy. We have the Emperor upright. This could be the same energy. This could be, your DM, your past person. It could be a father figure. It could be a boss. It is a father. The Emperor is like the father of the tarot deck. This could be, your child's father, your father. It could be a woman. I feel like somebody lied. They lied, cheated, and stole. I don't know if somehow this money blockage that they wanted to send you or that they did send you, if this somehow benefited them. But 7 of Swords talks about lying, cheating, stealing. Doing something sneakily. There's an Emperor energy here that lied, cheated, and stole to get ahead. The Chariot talks about forward movement, getting control of your situation. And I get the energy of somebody who's all about control. These could very well be the same energy. They could be different energies as well. I get more of a pull like towards the same energy. Maybe they were an emperor at some point and they sold you out, lied, cheated, stole just to get forward movement. Like, threw you under a bus, right? Just so they can move forward. And their money blockage has been removed. So more than likely they did this energetically. The Hierophant reverse, it can talk about the end of a commitment, a high level commitment. It could be a corrupt spiritualist, like a dark spiritualist. And that's what I get. It's like a dark priest energy. Masculine energy, somebody that does the bibbity bop, the razzle dazzle, hocus pocus, black magic. Yeah, they did this with black magic. I think, somebody could have done this with energy manipulation of some sort. I mean, how else would they block your money? They don't work at the bank, do they? What else? Princess of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, they wanted to block like financial good news from coming to you. Maybe job offers. Maybe a letter about some money. Pages are the messages of the deck. This could be like, a message about some type of money that they wanted to block. This could be a job offer, an opportunity for money. A dark spiritualist wanted to block this for you. And in doing this, somehow they got forward movement. Take what resonates, leave what does not, and remember to apply the roles where they fit. King of Swords reverse. A liar and a narcissist. Air energy, Libra energy, could be any sign. King of Swords reverse is somebody cold, ruthless, calculated. They'll do anything to win. This is a liar. And oftentimes a narcissist. I feel like it's the same energy. The Hierophant reverse, King of Swords reverse. The Emperor could be somebody different. But I mean, they're all involved. Even if it's three energies, they're all involved in the lying, cheating, and stealing to block you. The last one out is keep it on the low. Don't tell nobody. It's our little secret. Doing things in the dark, down low. Of course, they did all this shit behind your back, Aquarius. Of course, you could be a biological woman, and this could be, a little gang, a little He-Man woman hater club or something trying to block your money. Fucking clowns. Like, but they still did this shit secretly. Shh. We don't want collective. We don't want Aquarius to know that we're douchebags and we're trying to block their money. Like, what the hell? Five of Swords reverse. It's over. They were doing all of this shit secretly, right? Shh, keep it on the low. They've been exposed. Or, this can talk about defeat or surrender. They have to surrender. This can talk about a peaceful resolution as well, Maybe this whole little bullshit they've been doing is going to end without you having to, sue the underpants off of them or kick some ass or something. I don't know. Five of Swords reverse. Prince of Wands reverse. This is like a bully, a tyrant, somebody that wants a peaceful resolution maybe. Somebody doesn't want you to talk. If you're aware of what happened here or you're going to find out, somebody doesn't want you to like broadcast it. They want by peaceful resolution. I feel like, this was a bully and or a tyrant or maybe several, and they don't want you. Shh, keep it on the low. Don't tell nobody that we're pieces of shit and we need our asses kicked for what we did to you, blocking your money. That's what I get. Six of Hearts reverse. Six of Cups reverse. If this was your past person, yeah, seats taken. They cannot come back. Ever. I mean, we all have choices. You can make your own choices, but I feel like, energetic. Six of Cups, they cannot. There's no reunion, no reconciliation. This was somebody you were with and they tried to block your finances to get forward movement for themselves. Yeah, beloved, as somebody who cares for you, don't you dare pick up this piece of shit. Leave that shit right on the ground where it belongs. Don't take this person back. Princess of Swords reverse. This is somebody who talks shit about you. They lied. They did lie. Malicious gossip and slander. They talk shit about you while blocking your finances. What a fucking clown. What a clown. Like, ew. Ten of Wands. They did this to burden you. And maybe you were at the Ten of Wands, tremendously burdened, stressed out. Money was tight. Maybe you couldn't get a job. Why is this resonating for me? Aquarius Moon. Ten of Wands. The High Priestess reverse. So there was a dark witch or practitioner involved too. It's not bad enough that these punk asses do this shit in secret, but then they want to, enlist backup. Go recruit backup, right? so fuck. High Priestess reverse. Who is this? What's going on? The Devil reverse. King of Hearts. If this is your past person, they were in cahoots with a dark witch or dark practitioner. High Priestess reverse and the Hierophant reverse. This is like some witchy, warlocky, dark ass, basement dwelling ass couple or partnership or something. They're walking away from this person. They've released this person, and they King of Hearts in the upright, King of Cups in the upright. Is this person realizing that they love you? After doing, I've heard crazier stories, but this person they might have realized that they love you, or they've grown to love you, whatever the case, they love you. You know, they want to be this King of Hearts for you, but they've released a dark witch. Four of Swords. This person could have realized that they love you. They come to the realization that they love you. They want to be this King of Hearts, this King of Cups, and they could be doing some type of healing. Four of Swords can talk about healing, resting, recovering. Recovering from what? What's this Four of Swords? Six of Swords reverse. This is somebody who's refusing to move on. I felt this energy with Four of Pentacles. They're holding on. Like somebody who refuses to move on. They don't want to move on, or they can't move on. They can't move forward. Ace of Swords. Now that they have truth and clarity about something, or maybe now that you have truth and clarity, because we have Queen of Swords upright. Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords upright. This person refuses to move on. They don't want to move forward. But you might have truth and clarity. Maybe you know like what happened here. You know about all of this, and you're not the Queen of Hearts to this King of Hearts. You're the Queen of Swords. I just heard cold as ice. Man, understandably so. Like, why would you be tender and kind? Well, I don't know. The Magician. Did you manifest this? You manifest truth, clarity, maybe even justice. Ten of Hearts. The ultimate emotional fulfillment. This is a family card too. Maybe have you manifested truth, clarity, happiness? Maybe a family, a happy family. Ace of Pentacles reverse. The Hermit. So this could have been a situation, I get, this does tie into like the collective readings. There could have been a situation where you were with somebody that, totally betrayed you, teamed up with, maybe your karmic family, their karmic family, a dark witch or practitioner, a few other coven members or something. It was just like a whole little community, a group, like a football team of people that, like, for whatever reason, wanted to block blessings for you, block your forward movement, block your growth, block everything good. Like, it's just this could have been a family that took something from you. Ace of Pentacles, something that was left to you, due to you, your birthright maybe. It's been discovered. The Hermit. It talks about a discovery, something being found out, discovered, or it can talk about introspection, solitude as well. The World. This is a cycle that's over. Like I said, clearly, yeah, you're headed towards a new, if you're not already in that new cycle from line 1, baby, you're headed there. Congratulations. The World upright. This cycle's closed. And I feel like maybe these people, if you manifested truth and clarity about your karmic ass family and this trifling ass past person, you either already have it or it's coming. Bottom of this deck, we have the Moon reverse. Everything that was hidden, all the secrets, all of the dumb shit they wanted to do behind your back, it's exposed. Yeah, you're like an earth angel energy, temperance, tempered. Yeah, these people are not getting, when it came to like trying to distort you or exploit you, they're not getting what they wanted. They've lost you as an ally, as anything. Seven of Hearts reverse, Seven of Cups reverse. So this is like an illusion that's been shattered. All the lies they were telling, exposed. Yeah, this was somebody, you were in a relationship with somebody. Two of Hearts, Two of Cups. You were in a relationship with somebody that did not defend you, nor did they defend the relationship. This was a punk. This person probably didn't even defend themselves. Yeah, Nine of Wands. And they refused to stop. They didn't want to give up. Or no, you didn't want to give up. You never gave up. I knew it. Queen of Hearts upright. This is Aquarius energy. What's up, boo? Hi, love. Queen of Hearts upright, Nine of Wands. No matter what the fuck they threw at you, no matter what obstacles you faced, Nine of Wands upright. The wounded warrior. You kept pushing through. These motherfuckers couldn't stop you. Yeah, some karmic, some gold digging, superficial, materialistic ass karmic femme that made the poor choice of deciding to oppose you. This person worked really, really hard to have you at a stalemate, have you stuck, and they had help with by a King of Pentacles reverse energy. This is somebody that you trusted that you should not have. They're not trustworthy, not reliable, and you avoided a painful permanent ending. They might have wanted something really, really bad for you. Ten of Swords came out reverse. Yeah, you're not stuck in this shit. You're not trapped. There's a conflict that's over because you closed the cycle. Whatever cycle maybe you were in a cycle of bad karma, bad fortune. The Wheel of Fortune reverse, you could have been really struggling, really going through. That's over. Ace of Hearts, Justice. I knew we were going to see it in the upright. Justice in the upright. Ace of Hearts and Justice, both upright, followed by the Three of Hearts, upright. You're receiving justice, maybe because you loved yourself enough to cut out the riffraff. This could be a new romance, a new relationship. Three of Cups, this is going to be something to celebrate. Talks about celebrations, could be friend groups, social circles. Yeah, and who is it for? Who's this celebration and this justice coming in for? The Empress upright. What's up, DF? Man. Yeah, there's somebody really embarrassed by their own disloyalty, how much of a coward they were. They're losing a union, losing stability. Could have lost a twin flame. They feel rejected. And it's the Fool reverse. They were foolish. Didn't invest in you. Now they want to balance something out. Walked away from you. Eight of Cups reverse. Walked away from you. Now they want to walk back. The Tower. Yeah, they want to come in and make a love offer and apologize. Princess of Hearts, Prince of Hearts. They want to come in, make you a love offer and apologize. I don't know what this tower is. Maybe that's going to shock you. Or, maybe it's a tower for them. Like when you say no. Man, Aquarius. I'm going to pull you an oracle from the Lightworker Oracle here. The audacity. Like, really? You try to block somebody's money. You want to lie on somebody. And then, when your ass, karma has one foot up your ass, you want to come back to the same person that you tried to destroy? Like, make it make sense. Dark Night of the Soul. 16 could be significant. Dark Night of the Soul. Maybe that's what you went through. And you pushed through. Congratulations. I know you probably won't hear it from anybody else. So I'll say it. I'm proud of you, Aquarius. Whoever you are, I'm proud. I'm proud of you. Good job. Okay, Dark Night of the Soul. You are ready for a more real and radiant relationship with the the divine. Your preconceived ideas and safe limiting beliefs may be sacrificed in order for this to happen. To the divine, these are only the clothing of your spirit. They are impediments to the absolute intimacy the divine seeks with you. You might feel vulnerable or uncertain as the divine goes about stripping away these barriers. This is when you enter the dark night of the soul. You understand there is nothing to rely upon but the divine, and you will find it difficult to trust at times. This night will end, however, and the sweetness of the divine dawning in your heart shall render all worthwhile. But for now, you are meant to feel exactly as you feel. You are not doing something wrong. You are moving closer to the divine. Period. Dark Night of the Soul, I mean, you just went through it, or you're going through it now, so you know, I mean, it's not easy. It's like, it's make or break, you know? And maybe there are some people that don't make it, you know, but you did. Just focus on healing, you know, wherever you are, focus on healing, and, you know, rejoice, because the hard part's over. I'm going to close this reading here. I just wanted, you know, like I said, it's been a while since I've done Aquarius, and I am Aquarius Moon, so I want to show you guys some love. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys to the moon and back. As always, I am the Fire Sign Intuitive, aka IntuitiveKev, and this has been a reading for Aquarius. I'll catch you guys on the next one.